Before we begin this Class C championship, first a special presentation from ACST President Danny Finn.
For those who weren't able to watch, we do want to make a quick announcement because we did not have the trophies yet available to the Class E champion, Nate McLaughlin. Nate, come up here. Nate, congratulations on being the 2025-2026 Class E champion in the ACST. All right, we'll get started with the Class C matchup between Rob and Maurice.
Welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Championship match. North versus South. The North has won the first 3 seasons. We'll be 4-0. We'll be 3-1. I'm Paul Graham with Greg Gouillart live on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and the ACST Facebook page. We're at Ryan Film Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. From the Southern Conference, the Space Cowboy Maurice Perry will be going second. The better record, 161.91. The number 2 seed, both in this match. Representing Ron's Ice Cream at 20th Century Lanes in Hyde Park, Massachusetts. He's taking on number 2 seed Rob Brown at Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Rob 109 and 103. But he beat Maurice in most major categories. We'll go over that during the match. Underway. 9 drops to start. And a spare to start the first of 5. Here's Greg Gouillart with the format.
5 strings, 5 boxes at a time. Total pinfall. That's all that matters here in these playoffs.
The winner gets $800. The runner gets $450. The winner also gets a giant trophy to any film of the presentation at the end of the match. Brown on the bonus. On the crossover, it's 8. It's 9. Even better. 7 cooperates. A sea of wood. But right standing alone is the 10. He could use that wood, a safe route. Possibly. 19 through 1 to start this Class C championship match. Dimitri Dynamite Dellis, the defending champion. And he went in between. That's a Paul Grant shot. See, actually, you think too much about the wood, you think too much about the pin. You do it like me, throw in the middle.
Yeah, if you compromise too much, you get into trouble, I suppose.
And that, my friends, is a Paul Grant special. Miss the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10, but a good start nonetheless, 29 through 2.
So Rob Brown comes in with a 110 average. He has been straight terrifying the longer he goes. 104 was his average week 2 cumulatively, and then it became 110 week 18.
Brown sends it right. That's 5. 9 in back. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. In Maine, it's the Christie Opera special.
Yes, this pin cam is as tall as it gets.
We'll be there next weekend for the Maine, the Mixed International Doubles in Maine. 1-7-10 Sports in Augusta, Maine. Good second ball. The Star Trek character, 7 of 9. The Queen Borg. Wild lyrics to say. By Jerry Ryan.
We are catchphrase maxing to start it. I love it. Bring the energy. Trophy awarded at the end here for this C champion.
Round 9, 38 through 3 from Ryan Filming Music, Millis, Mass, home of Outrun the Bear.
And
speaking of Outrun the Bear, here's Danny Finn.
What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Greg?
Outgoing commissioner. He did a great job year and year.
I like that term, outgoing commissioner.
Well.
Has a good ring to it.
Yeah. Did a fabulous job, which was semi-pro and pro. What, 24 teams?
We had 32.
16 and 8 the first time, right?
13 in the in the A, and then we had 12 in the B. When I first took it over, and we grew that to an A and a B, and it just kept going from there. We ended up with 184 bowlers this year.
7-6. The other way's dumb. 7 left, 6 right.
Paul
sent it over. No.
Well, we're about to award a trophy here, but Paul, I'd like to award a trophy to you. I'm pleased to announce that the 6-7 meme is officially dead.
Good.
And it's all thanks to you.
Thank goodness. Why can
you have saved the internet from itself.
I saved the world. 8, 46 through 4. I mean, why was it 4-2 or like 16-14? It's dumb. It really is. Stupid.
Can't keep up with the Gen Z or whatever we're at now, Gen Alpha.
Yeah. Well, they've moved on.
Brown's father in attendance here, 1 on the 8.
Well, we're not the ones on TikTok. That's Kate Finn and Carrie Frazier, right, Danny?
Absolutely, on at Candlepin Bowling on TikTok. I know they just restarted their stream as well.
5th box, first string. Brown connects, spare. 56 half plus 1 on Candlepin Bowling Network and the ACST Facebook page. Both free to subscribe. Greg with the update.
And now over to Maurice Perry, 103 average out of Ron's 20th Century Lanes, as we mentioned. About to get a Friday Night Pro League team as well.
Yes, Craig Holberg and company.
After South Shore Country Club in Hingham served them well.
Season kicks off September 4th. Official announcement coming soon. 1-3-6 chance. Maurice plays for Hoops for Hope, a basketball tournament I played for 8 years till I hurt my knee in 2019. Not sure if he played since then. And 24 hours of basketball, 1 game an hour, no sleeping allowed.
Oh, just missed.
And I played 8 years, raised a lot of money for the Hoops Love charity.
So now with your new knee, are you going to go back to Duncan?
Still have trouble with the waist, so I can't bend all the way down. So
Maybe if we play slam ball with the trampolines.
I can't do skee ball anymore.
Good time.
Maurice at 10, down 9. Maurice 161-101 record.
Speaking of trophies, real quick, big plug out to ESCO Awards at 375 South Broadway Street, Unit 3 in Salem, New Hampshire. Please check them out for all your trophy and title needs.
That's a beautiful ball, a perfect shot. What do you get to show for it? Spread eagle.
We've seen a lot of that today, huh? Already.
On the right side, 3, the Xerox pin. I call it the striped Xerox pin, the 6, the 10 to the far right. On the left side, 247. It's a 1% chance for Class A bowls that would. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network.
Spread eagle was the mathematical winner for, spoiler alert, Alex Patton. I hope you took these videos in order if you're watching this on demand on YouTube later.
Maurice 78-48 during the 18-week season when they bowl twice a month on average. That's a tough 5. 15, down 14 out of the gate.
And we've seen these small boxes happen as well. Pat McCauley put up a valiant fight in Class D, but he did go through a run of 6 boxes that did contribute to his eventual defeat.
Speaking of Ron's ice cream, have you tried Ron's ice cream yet, Greg? It's awesome.
Never have I
20th
ever.
Century Lanes.
As soon as I get a chance in Hyde Park.
On the crossover, 6. That's a tough one. 3 is the middle pin right. That's the object. Middle is the king, the 5. 7 far left, 10 far right.
Right.
Timeout corners.
Ryan's Millis does not serve ice cream, but they do serve beer. It might be a bit early for that, and I shouldn't do it on the job.
No chocolate milk, though. On the split, tough one, 3, 7, 10.
Yeah, not in the vending machine either, sorry.
That goes too quick.
And no sky bars either. They have sky bars at Bolorama in Sanford, Maine.
We can always check with our vendors.
Perry trying to get 1, gets none for a 7, 22 down 16.
Well, much like Necco wafers love the chocolate and or people who wanted to keep the brand alive.
So Necco was discontinued, actually. A Sudbury company bought it out a few years ago, and they brought back the Necco wafers and the Sky Bar.
People who just loved it and wanted to keep it going, just like we do here for Candlepin Bowling here on CBN at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour.
If you like chocolate, you like the Sky Bar. 4 chocolate pieces,
right.
different flavors inside.
Please like my segue.
2, 4, 7, 3 to the right. Wood, slight chance to help.
It's almost going to snap forward, though.
We'll talk about Danny Finn's ACST final a few years ago in the 21-22 campaign.
Oh, we don't have to.
Great to see you all in chat. You guys are blowing up chat right now. Although I love Ben's, there's no such thing as too early for beer in Wisconsin.
Very good try. The 3 holds on. Great bid. Hello, Kevin Wallace, Nico Puhar, a social media creator from St. Louis, Missouri. Sean Pine. Ben Witz, Ed Sargent, hello. Steven Rogers, Evil Knievel watching. Area 9, 31 through 4.
Switched it around to make it the right way around. A reminder, just like Mike Imperato does it, yellow is head pin hits and red is head pin splits. Helps you see the first ball accuracy for what that's worth.
Michael Pelchat, Lauren Grant Belmont, hello. Star and Lunny, always great to see you. Thanks for watching on the stream. Hit that subscribe button, both channels. ACST and Candlepin Bowling Network, a winning combination.
The next season will begin before you know it.
In September.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's not far.
Danny Finn bowled Fernando Gachana, thrilling finish, 4 pins.
Oh,
what a comeback for a spare.
What a shot. We saw Patrick make that earlier today, too.
Sometimes you make singles pins, make shots like that. I needed that one. 41.5 each on spares. Greg, the update.
So there we go. So at this juncture, Rob Brown up by 15 pins. That's a big-time hit.
Rob has a 150 once in the regular season. He had 1 in the playoffs as well. He had a 146, a 143, and a 140, and a bunch of strings in the 130s. Had a 636 playoff high this season and a 612 also. 535 last time out to win it. On the head pin, it's a check mark left. 5 is the king. The middle pin left is the object. That's the 2, then the 4-7. Spare 660, 2.5 in Class C. Bounced it right.
So before week 8, he only had 1 550 exactly versus Scott Bradish. It was 8th match before. 9th match onwards, but for Ari Liebman catching him on a bad day at Harvard, he never, ever went below 550 from the 9th match onwards, but save 1 match. Rob Brown.
I'm going to tell you, watching Rob over the years, Rob's always been a second-half bowler as far as the season goes.
Yes.
I've seen him be almost dead last, 15th place, and come back and make the playoffs, knock out the 1 seed.
Twice as an 8 seed in 3 seasons.
Yeah, he's...
And isn't it interesting? We just saw the story with Alex Patton as well. Tough start to the season. Tough start to the championship match. Who's holding the trophy?
Rob finds a way to get hot when he needs to.
Triangle for a spare.
Ooh.
He won't get it.
Oh, no,
well,
he
he
did.
does eventually. Spare. After a 9-box, 71 through 6, 81 in the ball through 7 here at Ryan's and Millis.
That's a tame spin if you're a duck pin bowler. This is candlepin, of course, but take a look at that. The wood twirls a few times.
When Rob's over his average this year, in just a moment, we'll go over that. And on the spare, off the head pin, he gets 6. 1-3 in front, 4-7 left, a 16-box.
Yep.
87 through 7 in the first of 5 championship match.
As we saw with Pat's match up by 15, how that can get evaporated quick. Rob's going to want to put the gas pedal all the way down to the floor right now.
Head pin,
Oh, I thought that
holds
ball was
up.
going to come back.
Holding. Oh, boy.
Oh, it
Let's
did.
go, another delayed spare. Throw the flag. Delay a game. 97 the ball through 8. Don't you just love candlepin bowling?
Wow.
Anywhere they fall. Wow.
The ball tags it from behind, barely.
10 times Rob was over his average in the season. He was 140 when he went over his average during the 18-week season.
I do not have time to show it falling.
2 fill, 99 through 8. 140 when he's over his average.
You got a
Incredible.
break like that. You really wish you could capitalize on it even more. Ah.
And right to the heart of the lion.
All
It's a
right.
youch. Yikes and ouch combined.
He bowls-
Webster, put in the dictionary, please.
He bowls-
Y-O-U-C-H, please.
He bowls quick. I got to get through this real quick. 636 to 489 over Dave LaRoche. Yes, that much. 563 to 515 over Paul Campos, and 535 over to 505 over Skeeter Burse.
Oh, you stole my thunder.
Sorry. Had to get it in edgewise. Now, that's a tough one.
He gets a 4. Maurice Perry had a 5 in that second box. He returns the favor and 1 less. 103 through 9.
I know we said we were behind time with that first match. I feel like with the way Rob bowls, we're probably going
I was
to
going to
make
say.
that time up.
Now you stole my line.
Round back in the head pin. It's 9. 7 pin left up on lane 20 of 22. In Australia, Greg Packer. It's the year 25-27. And it's, I think, Wednesday afternoon there. Round from the mark. Bang!
All over it.
113 of the ball in the 10th. Making up for that 4. That's how you do it.
Yeah, basically 4 was the 2 fill in the 4 box were losing marks, but getting 5 and all in the string, not too shabby.
He was 53 and 59 against 8 playoff opponents during the season. That made the top 8. This year he's a 2 seed.
Yeah.
Round buries the ball, bombs away, baby strike. What a finish!
That's how you
1,
finish.
2, 3. Jackson 5 first.
Great first string. That's how you set the tone. We talked about it before with Patrick. When you're the leadoff bowler, you got to put up a number to make them come catch you.
He had 10 strikes in his first match at Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Bar, New Hampshire. 6th, the second match, and only 4 last time out. What's wrong with him?
Micah Imparato hustling like he's still campaigning for president. He will be next season here on the ACST.
Does he have to win the Electoral College, Jenny, still?
He can run it however he wants to. If he wants to make a democracy, he can, or he can just switch it how he wants to do it. I was a fan of the votes, but that's just how I ran it. Now it's his vision, his baby. He can do it how he wants to do it. No,
The home bowl at Perry in the spare, 9.5.
Big Phil.
Hawaii 5-0. Book him, Dano, 50 through 5. At minimum, 10 per box. 10 times 5 is 50.
I've been relegated to bowler, so
Right now, down 12. It's down 14 after the second box, 16 after 3. Front of the spare.
got it.
No problem. He goes back to back. The Space Cowboy, 16 a ball through 6.
Danny, tell us about Maurice Perry and what he brings to the committee like all the other committee members for you.
Maurice has just been, for the last 2 or 3 years, he's been our Class D treasurer, just making sure that everybody's up to date on things. One of the things people don't realize is that chat is going almost every single day during the regular season. We have votes, we have grievances. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes things that I don't think a lot of people realize. But Maurice has always been that. When there's tension in the room, Maurice can kind of bring everything down. He's been the calming presence in every chat we've been a part of.
That makes a lot of sense.
5 in the fill, cuts it to 6, 71-65 in the first of 5. Good ball, flies over everything else. Wow, it's a tough one.
I wonder if that bounce killed a little bit of that rotation.
I thought only Bumbles bounce.
We heard it too.
Yeah.
2, 4, 7, the 8 playing hide and seek behind the 2.
It's just the littlest bit of release timing things. Far easier said than done.
So when you bounce like that, any rotation you have, the lane will eat it right up.
Quality out for a 9. Now trails 87-74. He's down a baker's dozen. Probably making Casey McCool hungry.
There are some people who wish all bowling lanes were wooden, but that's just not feasible nowadays. And I mean, synthetic lanes is still pretty much a comparable challenge.
Casey McCool on the stream. Michael Izzo, great to see you. And Nicholas Brown from Buttballs watching join the ACST this year.
Yeah. And I say that because of just how much break you get on the ball. Some swear wood has a little bit more, but that's an anecdote.
Well, the wood lanes, you have to think there's more groove in it, there's more bite to it, where the synthetic lanes is a hard plastic, so it kind of has like...
Glide?
It's a little bit more of a glide. You're not going to get the ball to bite the lane as much as you would on a synthetic lane. It would slide more, like you said, or glide more, but it's not going to bite the lane as much as it would as it would on synthetic, or as it would on wood lanes, excuse me.
Maurice missed number 1 for the spare, got the 2 and the 4, and it's a 9, 83 through 8 in the first of 5. If we tie up to 5, a one-string roll-off, and Danny Finn is part of ACST history. Only two matches ever in the ACST history has gone to overtime. Dean Sullivan lost to Mark Ritchie, and Danny Finn beat Jordan Britton here, a match I called in the 21-22 season here.
That was we joked that we were both going to go 600, and we did.
For 6.
We don't have to add in that last part.
It was heavily implied.
All I remember is we both went 600.
Perry leaves up the 3 for a spare chance.
Even Perry having 123 thrown in his face is never pleasant, but getting 1 mark here.
He bouncy balls away. It's a Paul Grant shot.
Wait a minute.
Steal it, though. Not quite.
Not with that part of the wood.
Not half with that shot. Everyone loves Maurice Perry, the Space Cowboy.
His wife's here today.
Michelle's awesome. And Mr. Hoops for Hope gets a 9, 92 through 9. He does a fundraiser. I was involved for 8 years due to injuries. I can't play anymore, but they do it on October 9th this year. Hoops for Hope. You can donate by going to playforapurpose.org. October 9th, 7 a.m. Charles Collins and Tiffany can play basketball on that, hopefully. Playforapurpose.org. The website to donate if you'd like. Up on Keybone Hospital and local charities here in Boston, Teen Academy and other local charities. Hoops for Hope. Maurice from Westwood, Massachusetts, born in Dorchester. Broke his high single this season, 161. His high triple, 399. Got his high 5 this year in the ACST, 607. Good shot, won't get to the 7-8. Rob takes the first string, no points like the 18-week season where it's 2 for a win, 4 for total.
For those planning to come down to Millis, the bar is open.
I missed whether that was a head pin hit, excuse me.
Maurice 9, 101 opening string. Rob Brown takes it, 123, 101, 1 down, 4 to go. From Ryan Family Music in Millis, Mass. Home will outrun the Bear. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart, and the outgoing commissioner, still not voted in by the Electoral College yet, is Mike Manfrado, Danny Finn. Greg with the update.
Sorry, go ahead.
123 to 101, 5 marks to 2. Brown way out in front.
As we saw the prior match, 15 pins got evaporated relatively quickly. 22 can go just as fast. As we move up these classes, you're going to see more marks, more explosion. Not to put anything down against the guys that just bowled, but you're going to see those gaps.
Rob Brown.
What's interesting is Rob Brown's average would have placed 6th in B. He's that good.
2 seeds here in the Class E Championship. Jeff Little Laser won the inaugural season out of Academy Lanes Pub 125 Haverhill, Mass. Now at Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. Year 2 is Justin Ruggiero. Got a lemon drop and a 1 box to end the match. Won season 2. Dimitri Dynamite Dallas won it last year. All from North. Brown leads up number 1. When he gets a 130, Danny, this year, he's 72 and 26.
That's a hard number to beat in the C, especially.
Sails off for a 9 to start the second of 5. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, I have to get used to saying this again. Don't contact Danny Finn. Well, you could still. He's still commissioner technically till today, right?
Yeah, but
does it go to the end of August?
Anything 26, 27 related will be Mike
Manfrado.
And from what I understand, it's the exact same committee, which is great. I think that's going to help continuity.
And Sean Sears, SEARS, and West Mass enjoying their first season. Their finals between the two beers. We call that the 23rd, this week from Sunday, week from tomorrow. And Jacob Myers and Craig Weston at D final.
I will be there as well.
2 6-10 left to right.
Ooh.
What a try. Won't go.
I like that.
We're on the ACST Facebook page live and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, both on YouTube and Facebook.
Danny, would you twist your microphone towards it?
Jack Sanaboni, hello.
Yeah, the end of it, basically.
Says no go in 9. Good integrity.
Gotcha.
So it's 18 through 2, a pair of 9s.
Oh. This is
I
hard.
don't know what I'm doing.
I should.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not your responsibility.
Little Wheezy rooting for Maurice Perry.
Uh,
No banana split so far, Casey McCool. Sorry.
last ball foul, 18 through 2. Got it. Sorry, folks. Had to multitask.
Third box, second string. Brown,
take me
only
anywhere.
5 somehow. 7 holes left. It's a check mark right. 5 the middle. Right of the 5, the 3, the 6, and the 10 on lane 19 of 22. Way off in the 10.
I swear, though, Rob has the switch, and when he turns it on, he's as good as anybody
No
else.
one wants to face Rob Brown. In fact, I watched the video this week, including his 3 playoff matches, and one from 21-22 against Dave Dorman. He gets a rare 6, 24 through 3. In the 21-22 season, Rob Brown was in the division with Dave Dorman, who won all his matches except against Rob Brown. Rob beat him twice, went 22-6, and Rob brought a crowd to Extra Lanes, Dave's home house, and clobbered him 619 to 564. You can watch on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network or the ACST Facebook page. It's on there still. 1, 3, 7, 9 behind the 3.
ACST YouTube as well guarantees the archival of those videos.
And tickles the 3.
A frustrating start to be sure, but we mentioned Brown getting stronger as he goes.
You beat the number 1 seed Skeeter Burris last time out.
And again, 123 first.
A nice
Great
10, 34 through 4, second string of 5. So, Dan, you got to feel proud what you've accomplished in the ACST as the president, the commissioner, the jack of all trades.
You know what? I'm really proud of what we as a group were able to accomplish. Obviously, I didn't accomplish everything we wanted to do, but I wanted to make it co-ed, make it more.
What do you think you didn't accomplish? I mean, you did so much. You can't win them all.
There was some things I was working on for sponsorship to get some outside money into the league. That was kind of what my focus was going to be on for this year coming up. It was one of the reasons I was really trying to hunker down on some of the streaming items. I had some contacts I was working with, but I don't know if they would have come to fruition. But I think the outside sponsorship was really that last holy grail that I wasn't able to accomplish. But as far as co-ed, expansion of the league, I remember when I first took this over, I wanted to make it so we had more classes. And one of the feedbacks I had heard was the lower average bowlers don't want to be competitive. I said they do, but they want to be competitive on their own class, work their way up through the classes. And I think we were able to prove that.
Absolutely. 8, 42 half round. No marks that time. And Maurice Perry a chance to dent that deficit.
These playoffs essentially a celebration of that fact.
Absolutely.
Clank 6, 1, 7, 8, 9. The 2 sleeper pins in Candlepin Bowling are the 8 and the 9.
Of course, we saw that a couple weeks ago with Nate McLaughlin's win over Mark Poirier. 5 pins.
Nate bowled great. I covered him during the playoffs. He is great all year.
Yes.
Greg called the final.
All right,
A few weeks in advance because of scheduling constraints.
absolutely. Maurice is going to need to pick up some of those 20 pins here.
5 pin total pinfall. 5 string total pinfall. It matters, though. Only the 8 there.
So we saw Brown have a few tough boxes there, but nonetheless, to this point, pinning is not too bad, and certainly is still way out in front, forcing Perry to need to catch up on marks.
It's down 2 in the string right now. Maurice finds the pocket.
Good ball.
Perry's
Good first
9.
ball.
9 cooperates. A sea of wood by the 7.
You saw the so-called body English there. He knew.
Don't love the wood.
What a class act this guy is. Such a gentleman on and off the lanes, always smiling, always has something good to say.
Dandy's worried about that back piece there possibly sending away.
Great humanitarian also. And that is a getaway shot he wants to forget about.
Yeah. I'll say it since it doesn't matter. It's a lob, but that's why many people say, does lobbing have that big of an effect on the game as well? It is, however, a rule. You must keep your ball down before the 10-foot line. Otherwise, you don't score anything for the ball, which he didn't anyway.
And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Someone put $1 for Candlepin for Cancer. You know who you are. Thank you very much. On the PGS. 10-17, down 1 in the string.
I got it.
I got it. No, I want to. So the ACST, a traveling speed league across several houses, 18-week regular season got us to the top 8 knockout bracket, and then eventually the winners in each conference.
Maurice high single this season, Greg. 148, had a 143 on the road. He had a 584 here in practice this week, and what a run he's been on the last week. We'll go over that in just a moment. Harry left side, 478. Came in second place, old in the dirt with Kim his sister Kim Perry in Abington, Webster Timberlanes, home of the delicious must-have chocolate chip cookie pizza, won the ACPT doubles championship with Joe Cotrera out of Riverwalk last weekend, doubles championship winner. And then won the tournament here Thursday night. Brian Fournier's tournament here Thursday night. So he's won 3 things last week.
Gotta give a
Trying to make it 4.
Shout out to Brian too. That was a one-off tournament idea that he had one summer, and all of a sudden that thing has been banging out. So great to see Brian's tournaments being successful.
And a cancer survivor too.
Yes.
Supported by Candlepins for Cancer. You can go to candlepins number 4 cancer.com. Help a bowler going through a tough time. We've now paid $128,500 to date to families of candlepin bowlers and bowlers going through cancer treatments. Candlepins number 4 cancer.com. It's a 501c3 charity.
And also, I want to add on top of on Brian, Steve Reno's also here Thursday nights, making sure everything's running smoothly as well.
The Hall of Famer Steve Reno, 2023 class.
Yes, that's Steve Reno.
No, I was talking about the other Steve Reno.
Junior moved.
That's right. I forgot there is 2 Steve Renos. The rare time that joke can't work.
We're in the 4th box, second string. We're at 24-24 through 3. It was 123-101 in the first?
123-101, yes. Ben, I do agree with this point, though. A bowler's normal delivery should not be a lob, absolutely. It's a game of rolling, not throwing. It's just whether to enforce it with a loss of ball foul. Some people think that's too harsh or too unnecessary.
7:31 through 4, another slow start. Danny, your thoughts on, I know people say they complain when someone fouls, someone lob, but no one says anything. Your thoughts, how do we get this right so it's not irritating, but also respecting the game?
One of the frustrations with the lob line is there is a growing majority of bowlers who believe that the lobbing the ball does not actually help you. We've talked about that on our podcast, the approach. I think it helps. The way I look at it is if you're throwing the same ball as somebody else, when the ball's on the lane, there's friction, and friction's going to slow your ball down.
Right.
Maurice Fair on the board, 41.5, can gain some ground now.
Speed's not everything, but if everything all being equal, the harder ball will usually get you more mixing opportunities. So lobbing the ball, I think, absolutely is going to help you get that extra pin to fall.
How do we enforce that as this next season continues? Let's get an update from Greg first, and we'll continue about that.
5 marks of 3 right now. Brown up 23 pins, though less the spare by Perry, so essentially he does lead by those 2 marks.
Sorry, that's a tough question.
Yeah, and then also in the ACST, which is a self-refereed league as well, what are the realistic expectations?
I think the realistic expectations, I know, so for me, example, I look at the pins. So if my ball's tickling the lob line, which typically my ball gets down a little bit before that, but it's hard for me to see. I think some people tickle the line, as you put it. I think if you get 1 out there, 2 out there, just pull it back in. If it's becoming egregious, I don't know what the enforcement becomes, because at the end of the day, this is a gentleman's game, as we saw in the match prior where there were 3 fouls called on themselves.
Right.
People should be calling their own fouls.
I've been saying that for years. Brown eagle time and gets up with 8. Just 50 through 6 in the second 5. The businessman Alex Dallas from Buttwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire, home of the Pin Center movie coming out hopefully in 2027. Might be an extra in that one.
It's sneaky how many times Candlepin is landing in media recently. Autumn Maurie's CBS Sunday interview. Ed Sheeran hosts has a music video at Cape Ann.
She was Autumn was also featured on NPR as well before. Cliff Walker from Maine watching.
A movie out of Wakefield, too, with Paul Giamatti, I believe, as well.
Mark Moon gets yelled at by Gordon Ramsay. Oh, sorry.
Brian Hebert II, thanks for watching. We got, what's that? How do you say it, Greg? MABOI?
Honestly, the reality guys did him dirty. They made Mark seem like this overly emotional guy. I thought it was a good coping mechanism. Walk out if you're feeling upset. That's actually very healthy, I thought.
Brown won the first, 123-101. Labour in the second, 60 through 7 after the 10.
Honestly, that's why I don't really trust any of these reality shows, because I know the producers are always going to put you in a light that they want to put you in ahead of time. So they had already made that decision beforehand, I think, to make Mark the bad guy.
And now a 3-2 split on the right side, 6-10. The pins on the left are the 2-4-7, 8th box, second string. Ryan's Millis, Mass. What a try that was, denied by the 6.
He's had a lot of almosts here.
How about Alex Pattonville? Great that last match with Pat McCall. He had a lot of pins missed by 1 pin also. He tickles it, no laughing matter, a 10.
I appreciate it, because those pins are expensive.
7 through 8.
Do you mind saying the retail cost of an individual pin?
And the actual retail price is?
They're just north of $40 a pin for garlands. They might have gone up since. Everything's gone up, but the last time I checked, I think it was $42 plus tax per pin.
Brown circles right. 1, 2, 4 in the 10. He's trying to get a mark here in the second string.
Garland Manufacturing in Saco, Maine makes these pins. Shout out also to American Products Pins. Peter Leotar is how you say the name.
Rob's high single, 198.
Which is featured at Exeter Lanes, in fact.
Yes.
And there it goes. Spare on the board. Finally in the ninth box. Second string. 80 in a ball. Bubbles Bowling hosting any doubles tournament September 6, 10 a.m. Register on the Candlepin Chat page or contact Bubbles Bowling Center for more information. We have 41 of 48 teams signed up right now. Candlepins for Cancer fundraising event. Thank you, Andy Dallas, for the suggestion.
Good for you all.
Oh.
And back to Clipwing Eagle. Brutal 5 on the fill. 15 beats a 10. 85 through 9.
Well, the strategy is obviously don't hit the head pin. 5 splits.
I tell people all the time.
Tricky dribbles,
Yeah,
all
go-
for the 3-6-10. Danny.
Going for that trick of catching the back pin, which is something Jeremy had told me a long time ago. When you have the clip wing, you actually want to shoot the side with 2. Try to catch the back pin to roll up.
And 7, disappointing string after a 123 masterpiece. A stock market correction, 92 second string, 215 through 2. Craig.
$45 nowadays, Alex? There we go. So it's a comparable cost. There you go.
Alex, the businessman, will know. What a great job they do at Botwell's Bowling Center, Concord, New Hampshire. Core Outdoor watching, root for Rob.
Going back to your point, too, about American products, regardless of what anybody uses, I do think the competition is good because it keeps pricing a little bit more honest. I
It's
think.
healthy competition. Just like, let's be real, our streaming networks as well, but as long as we're all same goal in mind.
Right.
Maurice Perry, spare 5, takes the lead in the string, 46-42 here in the second of 5. Championship match. Can the South win for the first time in its 4th season of Class C?
I thought that was my phone.
Perry only 2, 3, 5, and the 10. Maurice Bones, who says 5 years young. Won a triple strike pool for $1,000 in the past. Grabs one of the 3 for an 8, 54-50, up 4 in the string. He's down 18 in the match.
I want to thank Maurice Perry also for helping out at the Candlepins for Cancer Ladies 320. Also thanks to Danny Finn for crash coursing me on how to be a tournament director at the last moment there.
You did great.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
You did great.
Maurice Perry beat Karen Richatelli 547-481, 567-488
That's
over
a ball.
Kevin.
First strike, it's 9.
567-488 over Kevin Brown, and then 512 over 500 over Dave Peterson. But then they shared the booth together at C4C.
Kevin Brown got in the playoffs in one of the most outrageous ways. Where
I covered the match against Brian Pratt.
trying to remember who it was. It was Nate.
Missed that chance.
Nate Wheeler. One other bowler. Now it's going to bother me. And they basically eliminated each other.
Sean Breton.
And they eliminated each other to get
Yeah.
Kevin Brown into the playoffs.
And he beat Brian Pratt, the number 1 seed.
Yeah, he.
And that's a 9. 63 through 7, up 3 in the string, down 19 in the match. Danny.
Kevin was playing with house money at that point, and then just decided, I'm gonna run the table. Unfortunately, he fell a little bit short here, but we have Maurice versus Rob, a great match here. I think Mo's gonna be looking to get a mark in these last 3 boxes, at least 2, to try to tighten things up.
On the ball there, nice one, 9. This time it's the 4 pin to deal with. Can he get this one?
And look at this, 5 head pin hits. No splits for Perry. All splits for Brown.
It's a right-handed bowler that would snot in
Yeah.
the greatest of spots.
Remember, Perry has that inside-out delivery, you can clearly tell. That's why that 7 pin was so tricky for him.
Yeah.
6-3 road record on the road. And this time it goes.
Got it.
Fair. Who needs the wood?
Well, as Greg just alluded to, that inside out probably was very advantageous for him being a right-handed bowler.
73 in a ball through 8 in the second of 5. Championship match. North versus
Right.
South.
Right, Danny, as opposed to tripping
Yeah.
on that wood and deflecting away.
Yeah, if he was a typical cross-alley bowler, that shot becomes that much harder for him.
Trying to get the single digits. Down 19 minus this. It's a good ball, but just slips left last second. And Millis, it's the Rick Kurowski special. My longtime friend and teammate here. Made a living off this shot, the 1-3-6-10.
A fairway Natick callback.
The 1-2-4, yes. We put a buck in our team for every leave, and that was the inspiration for the 11 drop pool. A true story.
He told me when we get to Class Z, he might rejoin ACST
79 through 8 on the spare 6.
outside.
And he's up at number 1. Lost the first, 123-101. It's going to take this string, more than likely. Cut it closer. And the Space Cowboy takes a 10, barely.
10, every
89, 85, up 4 in the string, down 18 in the match. Let's pause 8.9 and 12 seconds for station ID from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Hi, that's me. I'm Greg Gouillart. That's Paul Grant. That's Danny Finn. And you're watching the ACST and Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like the video.
And the ACST Facebook page. Perry, he gets a spread eagle.
Seriously, I haven't said like the video enough. I want to give everyone their love here. And if you are logged in, please hit the thumbs up button wherever you're watching. Thanks.
Tough one here.
Bro got a split.
10 boxes, 1 in 5. A spare chance, 1%. That's for Class A. This is Class C.
It was still extraordinary, the streak of non-splits Alex Patton had to start his match.
Now under the clipping eagle. So cannot take full advantage. Rob's 92 string. He'll win the string. No points.
And again,
just 5-string total pinfall. All that matters.
And again, just the slightest of release errors. That's all it takes. Hard freaking game this bowling is.
One of the things you'll notice about the guys at the top of this game, your 120 and over bowlers, is the fact that they're able to repeat over and over again the same motion.
March of 796. Disappoints for me. Wins it by 4. He trims it to 18 in the match. 2 down, 3 to go. 4 if we have overtime.
There we go. So 6 marks to 4. Brown ahead by those 2 marks. Also a little bit in pinning as well. Keep an eye on that. So isn't that interesting? Pretty much comparable on the head pins. So just who's making their marks. It's as simple as that, which many matches boil down to, but not all of them.
Next match, Mike Capone, Class B Southern champion, takes on Class B champion John Pajama Man Lascaro. Next match. Maurice Perry will be calling that with Greg and Danny. And later on, Dan Cass will call Josh Daly and the Terminator Charles Collins for the Class A championship.
Just looking for time purposes, this match has a much faster pace of play than we saw.
And that's the Augusta Main Special, the 1-7-10 Sports on a Leave.
Another great house.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there next weekend for the mixed international doubles. My third time going up there for that.
They filled that. I knew Mark Carey made a post. They were looking for one more team.
Yep. You ready, Danny? You ready to bowl?
I am not ready to bowl. Have you seen me bowl?
Yes.
You heard it here,
You're in the
folks.
finals. You're in the finals
4 years ago.
5 years ago.
I'm old now, Paul.
You heard it here first, folks.
Older?
Yes, we will be there on Candlepin Bowling Network, Mixed Internationals.
Old and wise. 8, as Alan Parsons' project used to sing.
22nd and 23rd. Sorry to keep talking past.
8 after 1 to start the middle string of 5. Another spread equals in a bunch of these today.
For everybody who's used to seeing the highlights of Millis and how fast this house is, it can be. One thing I've said about this house for a long time is it can be fast. It can be fast, but it also can get very splitty.
Yeah.
And it seems to happen in bunches. So when the house is
That's
moving,
3 object pins.
Wow,
Yeah.
and banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Lakeside Lanes, always hungry and growling.
when the house is moving, things are mixing, you got to capitalize on every break you get because out of nowhere, something like that's going to happen.
Where's your growl, Greg? Danny, can you do a growl?
I am all set.
Worst 6 box
Casey,
ever.
Casey, not happy with Danny Finn.
I don't want to break a copyright infringement. You guys are the professionals. I'm just lucky enough to be here.
Casey will not have to go to the emergency room after all. Minimum 1 quota. Brown trying to get on track. It won't go. Won the first, lost the second. Up 18 after 2. Now in the third.
Nice to see you, Dave. Nice to see you, everyone.
Collects a 10.
10.
24 through 3 from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass.
Rough game, couple of rough boxes there. It's good to get out of there with a 10. Now just try to build on that.
Speaking of Lakeside Lanes, Dave LaRoche, Tim Lifke's Hall of Fame house, great bowler. What a year he had. Dropped the 7th and lost a victim to Rob Brown's 10-strike performance at Extra Lanes in round 1. Brown pushing right, lucky 7, 1-2-4 chance. He is the visiting bowler based on record. The home bowler has the choice. The winning high record has a chance to go first. They want to.
And McCauley chose to go first despite having the higher record as well.
Actually, Alex had the better record.
Higher seed.
Pat had the better seed. That was one of the rare situations.
Right.
But in the A, B, and C, we have the exact same seed. Josh and Charlie both the 1 seed. John and Mike the 3 seed, and Rob and Maurice the 2 seed.
Round 8, just 32 through 4 in the middle string of 5. We've seen some 7-6 finals. We've seen some, lowest seeds make the finals.
Yeah, I think I was the 6 seed when I made the finals against Fernando.
Yeah.
He was a 2 seed. I
You
believe.
beat the 3 seed Dan Gauthier.
Yep, and then I beat 4 and Kyle Hetty.
Yeah.
That's actually I'm most proud of that match, to believe it or not, because I was down 40-41 after 2, I think.
Low half.
And Dan Gothy, that's when he came over and said, "You're probably not going to win the match, but just go up there and bowl and do it for you." I threw a double, and then I went off, and I was fortunate enough to win the match, beat Jordan, that was another great match too. I thought he had me.
Round 8:40 at the halfway through his match. Yes, that was the throw to call.
Ran out of steam against Fernando, but Fernando made a great.
He made 2 marks in the last 3 blocks to win it. You had that one,
and he made a carnival shot, I believe, in the 9th to put me away. Kudos to him.
Maurice Perry, middle string, 9. He's 1 for 2 last string.
I give him a hard time that I'm mad at him about it because when we had him on the podcast, he had the trophy on display with a big light on it, and I played up like we were all upset at him, or I was all upset at him, but all in good fun. I love Fernando. He deserved to win that match.
Maurice, worst string average-wise 100 in the 3rd and 5th this year. Rob's best string is the 3rd, 116. And he's missed another one.
7 pin's the tough one for him.
Those are the ones you want back.
And a lot of inside-out bowlers when you really consider it. I mean, Jeff Surrett is always the one that sticks most in my mind, for example. Although it's very Riopel-like how he almost sets the ball down.
In the ocean for 9, up 1 in the string, down 17 in the match. Class C championship. The Better Brother Buffaloes Bowl now. Dynamite, Dimitri Dellis, the current champion. Now in Class A, the number 4 seed. Tough first round match against Troy Fournette. I like the new format, by the way, where you don't have division winners with under 500 records. Somebody goes on the road, like Sean Taylor and Justin Waters type in the past.
I think
Lemon dropped $1 for Candlepins for Cancer.
The West was a great template for that. We saw how Sean Sears ran that on the West side, the 10 per. I think it's a good model
with
of merit.
E&F out here also.
We had 12, which was a little tricky because there was some
right.
It didn't lay out as nicely. 10 is a good number, I think.
Perfect round robin.
Exactly.
Good comeback there, all but the 7. Hey, Alex Patton won a championship, started the match with a lemon drop.
He did.
So let that be a lesson. See, a fun way up a great cause. I make no apologies. It is optional for those who don't want to do it. Be nice about it. 9. Pair of 9s. Up 4 in the string. It's down to just 14 in the match on Candlepin Bowling Network and the ACST Facebook page.
I think one of these days I'm going to have Mo come down. I'm just going to set up the 7 pin on every lane and have him try to hit it.
Well, I always tell people in the off season, when you're practicing during the week, working your single pins. Don't hit the reset button. Throw 20 balls if you have to.
So hopefully I'm not spoiling anything, but I know Mike Nardone, when he does his warm-up balls, the first ball he throws at the 7, the second ball he throws at the 10, and then he throws the 3rd ball down the middle.
Makes sense. In duck pin, they don't set the pins up at all.
3
you just
right,
throw the
5
ball
left.
at the curtain?
You just throw it at the curtain.
For a spare. No.
I know there was been a few years at for mixed or worlds where they're bowling in a 24-lane house,
right,
and they want you to throw 6 balls, no reset.
Right.
So if you throw a hammer, you're throwing 5 balls at the curtain.
Yeah. But if the idea is to tune up, do you need the pins per se?
You don't. You really don't. It's as we talked about earlier, it's such a mental game that people want to see what the action, how things are going to break out. But if you've been bowling enough, you know what your ball's doing. You know, like I know we talk about head pin conversions, split conversions, all these things, and what your stats are. I know how I'm bowling by the feel. You bowl long enough, you know what you're doing, and if you're doing it right or wrong.
Maurice 10, 28 through 3 in the 3rd. Good ball again. It's
Ball
9
into it.
again. Make it 10. Will it go? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
We heard the crowd, too.
I wonder if like
People
these
yelling, "You
football,
gotta
like
hit it."
Kansas City's football, they're so loud and noisy, it would
Yeah.
pull the pin down.
Maybe.
For a spare. Missed
Just
again.
missed
He's missed 3 or 4.
He knows.
The most bizarre show is the Matt DePiro, Mike DePichichi match at Ruben Bolodrome 4 years ago. It's on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, where he had the 1-7 with some wood in between. Perry missed again for a 9, 27 through 3 in the 3rd of 5. He hit the head pin, the wood. The ball flew up the left side of the lane. It disappeared. All of a sudden, it bounced in the lane to the left, and the 7 pin gets vibrated as it falls down on the other side of the channel, and it goes for an incredible spare. He gets a strike on spare to end the string. He lost the string, but without that sequence of 20 pins in that one box, he loses the match.
I've only seen that happen once live. It was at Exeter Lanes. Chris Parkinson was shooting a diamond right, threw the ball.
3-9.
Didn't think it went, turned around, and the ball fell out. Came back and hit the single.
Chris, a very underrated bowler.
Absolutely. I feel like every year he's in the ACST, he's got the highest average against.
What a shot on the 3-9 spare. Yeah, he doesn't want the single pins, I guess.
It's brilliant. It's a gainer of a half for Perry, and we take another look
Brilliant. Halfway through the match.
And watch this, because this seldom goes clean, and obviously it didn't. What it did is it touched the wood as well, and actually both come back to take it.
Terry
I don't have time to replay.
watching. Second half underway.
Yeah.
Class C championship match.
Yeah.
Two number 2 seeds, Rob Brown.
Terry Ballard would like to say, just one moment.
Maurice Perry.
Danny Finn!
It's going up, Terry.
Bounces 2 more. 1, 8, 9, 10. 3 pieces. Now 2 to work with, maybe to spin around.
He didn't say it, but I will. Hold on one moment.
Can you pick it apart? Oh, tough one there.
He would want to say, stud! He says it differently, in fairness.
Terry should come on down.
9 to start the second half of the match. 49 through 6.
It's a bit far from Academy, but not for Josh Daly. He'll be here against Charlie Collins for Class A in a few hours' time.
Maurice halfway through the string of 7. The string down 11 in the match. On a spare to cut it as close to 1. Brown sends it left, steals the 3. The 1 wiggles, hobbles. 1, 8, 10. Better off standing.
I love Candlepin Pace of Play, and I love how fast Rob Brown's going. I hate that I can't eat the cinnamon donut John Ahern got me.
No.
I love bowling. I hate waiting.
Through 57 strikes during the 18-week season.
One thing that's great about these singles matches, too, is, as we've talked about, pace of play, nice 10.
59 through 7.
You're not waiting for the guy on your right here. You're going up there, you're throwing the ball, you're on your own pace. There's nothing, you're not worrying about cutting anybody else off. You're going at the pace you want to go on.
Maine, they go pace of play, especially the singers. The singers, they got things to do. They go fast.
Press the button.
Move on.
I'm a big fan of press the button. But
I agree. As long as you don't impede, it's fine.
Exactly.
6 right,
Yeah.
9 left for Brown.
Don't be like an inflatable man at the car dealership when you reach over the return and press the button.
one thing that I could never understand, for example,
Spare on the board in the third. 69 the ball through 8. Needed that one.
is take this at a lane. Say, we're in a whole league here where, say Maurice is on 19, Rob's on 20, where Rob throws a mark. He's not supposed to hit the button because it'll distract the bowler on 19, but nobody cares about what's happening on 21. You can hit the button all day long on that. So I don't know why it only affects you if it's on one side of you but not the other. I don't know. I think bowlers look for a reason to be upset.
The fill is 6, 75 through 8 in the middle string of 5. Championship match, Class C.
My sense is that should be clarified in the ICBA rules. That's just my opinion.
Oh, the ball hangs over the 10, or the 7 rather. Wouldn't come down for a landing. Got the 3, 6, 10 out of the way.
Because it arguably is. Just a lot of wording should be updated for the modern game. That's literally my point.
The
10, 85 through 9.
I find it funny when people, they don't want to do ball for ball or box for box, and they say I'm old school. I like to do box for box, and then I explain to them actually,
no,
old school would be just bowling.
Alley Chat's 1989 Men's Worlds video. Maybe Brendan O'Dowd. I don't know who did it, but seeing them just fly through those was a treat.
Again, not to keep plugging the podcast, but we had Tommy Olst on, and we had asked him, when people are going to your right, or especially when you're having big strings, does it bother you? And he said, as long as you don't touch me.
Yeah, even when they were doing the trash talking like back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh now.
Oh, great out.
What a big shot that is.
A half Worcester conversion and a dandy. Another half Worcester made today, Danny.
Spare.
Second one we've seen today, right? Or
second or third even. Second in this match. Oh, bro's going to fill already. Okay.
95 at ball in the 10th.
Thank you for pressing the button.
On the bonus. A good ball. Bonus away,
Big
baby. Does it again. Closes out with a strike.
It's a huge
105 third. 320 through 3. He's all fired up.
So you see the accurate scoreboard here. Perry has a spare to work on here, but that's a big $20.
59 and 7.
Great time for that.
46 the last 4.
And I don't believe I'm mistaken. Only 3 head pin hits. Perry is ahead box to box as a result of this, but now with a challenge before him.
What is it, 76 pins minus the hit?
Right.
On the extra session. It's off to the left at 6. The 9 is behind the 3, the sleeper. In front, the 1, 3, 6. He gets a 16 box, 53 half of 13 the string, down a handful in the match.
So now he can pin out a 20 pin deficit. He requires 3 marks.
A good shot. Gone! He goes back to back. What a battle. What a match. 63 in the ball through 6, starting his second half.
Mind you, there's a lot of racetrack. 2 strings after this.
5 for the lead in the match.
The roll of that wood and back helps.
As Greg alluded to with the 3 marks, I think Mo's going to be looking for at least high 50s, low 60s half here, just to eat into that lead. He doesn't have to overcome it with 2 strings to go, but you really want to get that to single digits as quickly as possible.
It's a 6-pack. Check his ID.
The low fill means he'll probably require another 4 that target, Danny.
Up 18 the string. The match is a dead heat, tied.
They do card here at Ryan's. The bar is open.
I get caught of a chocolate milk. On the 8.
Who is this guy?
2 great matches so far today, Danny.
That's fantastic. It's my favorite part of this whole thing is the ending. It's everybody's, except for the bowlers. I was going to say everybody's relaxed. It's a fun day. I've been on both sides of it. I've watched it. I've called it. I've bowled in it. And while I love bowling in it, and it's great to be part of that atmosphere, boy, it's a lot less stress to be back here.
And like the United States president, you get to hand out a trophy at the end. Yay!
8, 75 through 7. Now down 2 in the match. Up 16 in the string.
I have 3 more to hand off because that's going to be Sean Sears' job at the West. Like I said, I will be there, but Sean did such a fantastic job of running.
And how about Sean Sears for Justin Sky's Academy 1 Friday Night Pro League team this year?
Coverage resuming September 4th.
Hoping to cover that one, hopefully. See. A good shot. Just missed the one. Not by much. It's a given. Millis special less.
No other team has moved houses otherwise. It's the teams you've otherwise come to know and expect, with some notable changes that we'll talk about when the time comes.
Got a promo after this too, Greg, to talk about.
A lot of main talent. That's the gist.
10, 85, 75, up 10 in the string, down 8 in the match. 2 weeks from today, high-flying roll-away lanes and wear mass, 80% handicap, 10-string, 9-pin tournament with 9s are 10 spares and strikes. Get in the action. Candlepins number 4, Cancel.com to register. Candlepins number 4, Cancel.com. Bowl shifts like Cam the Camera Green if you dare. High-flying roll-away lanes and wear mass. You'll love the action there.
Cam Green actually did this for the ACBT as well, I believe, the 10-stringer at Academy. So he loves combining both shifts of 10-stringers.
He did early this year, too, in the regular 80%.
Man's a machine.
Yep. Candlepins number 4, Cancel.com. Walk-ins are allowed also. August 29th, 10 and 4. Oh, he tried to clip that wood over. Good try.
Especially with that inside-out ball.
Reasonable, but it's very vertical.
He has the lead in the string. He's up against a big 20. We're not in Scarborough, Maine, in the 10th box.
Dave Peterson saying go, Maurice. You want to talk about
classic
camaraderie?
Guys.
I do love that when you see the North bowlers of all classes will cheer for the North bowlers, and the South will cheer for the South.
94 up that 9, 94-85 up 9 the string. The deficit's cut in half to 9. It was tied. A cup of coffee ago. It's back down to 9 in the deficit column for Maurice.
Yeah, but that 20 box that he's looking across from is going to be tough.
Captain Green, hello. The trucker, Mark Millick in Hong Kong watching.
Oof.
On the 7-pin. Oh, now he gets the 7-pin.
Every once in a while, that timing's a little off.
Hashtag Paul Grant Savage.
What's that?
Now he gets the 7-pin.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean it that way.
I liked it. Maybe that's my sadistic mind.
It is. In all fairness, as you like to say. In all fairness.
To be
Going to
fair.
need the out here.
Rob escapes the string with the win for the second time in 3, but it's only 5-string total pinfall, the main factor. No points.
Try to get it. Oh, no.
That's a tough 4. It's golf season, but not a good time for a 4.
I say he's
Well,
hoping
Each
for
have
at
a
least
4 in
9.
this match. 98 string, and Brown wins it
Well, his opponent
by 7.
had one too, but that's
And the lead's up to as high as 25 with 3 down, 2 to go. Greg.
so it does mean basically by losing those 6 pins, it was actually even on pinning until that 4 box, incidentally. So 8 marks to 6, Brown's ahead by those 2 marks and everything else. Again, head pin accuracy. Is the head pin overrated? We see Perry with a couple more, interestingly, but
He threw a 584 here this past week here in practice, and Rob Brown at Academy Lanes this week threw a 357 for 3 strings on Wednesday night.
like I said, we've picked the perfect house for explosive bowling.
Now a 4th string of 5. Greg with the update, if he has one.
That was the update.
Update 2.0.
Rob's up 25.
Wayne Bullock. Yep.
Back to you.
Darcy Welch, hello. Justin Kochi watching. Be blowing the rollaway lanes. 9-pin, 10-stringer. Twice.
That's the way it is.
We've seen both these guys have their momentum screech to a halt here. It's one of them can keep it going. I think either Rob could pull away quick or Mo could really flip the script very in an instant the way these guys have been bowling.
When Rob is locked in, not getting mad, talking to himself, muttering to himself, he is lights
Huge.
out. 10.
Huge.
Nice out.
Hair to the right and he goes through the hole. It's a completely different box.
When he gets in his head, like anybody else, it gets to you. It's frustrating sport like golf. A lot of analogies. But boy, he's been in the zone. No one wants to face Ron Brown anytime in the playoffs.
No.
As an 8 seed twice, being a 1 seed in 3 years.
I think the goal is to collectively make sure he doesn't make the playoffs, because once he's in, it's a different Rob Brown.
5 wiggles, 8 left, 9 right, 10 in the corner. Piece of wood to maybe help. Can he get it over? Does not.
Well, maybe he does.
Oh, that was a strange one.
Maybe.
It does go! Nico highlight reel. A crazy game. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling? He got the 10-pin. He got the triangle. I've never seen that before, ever. Wow.
I mean, that's the only way you can do it, to cut it like that, if you're going to play it over there.
What a bizarre game. Take that 10-pin.
I couldn't resist calling out if he wanted that. I didn't get an answer on that, but
That's
really?
Remember that shot. Can you take advantage? It's a good ball. It's only 5.
Hey, every pen.
25 through 2 in the 4th of 5. Championship Saturday.
The Pins didn't like their having their split insulted, so have another.
He sent it over. Good try. The 7-10. It's always football season in Candlepin bowling. The goalpost.
It was interesting how there's a 9 box for Brown on the end
34
there.
through 3 in the 4th.
Someone said, that's a bold move, Cotton, in reference to Dodgeball, the movie. I even asked Candlepin Chad, would it be cool if Candlepin was on the Ocho, which, is it an oddball? Is it too oddball? Is it too insulting a comparison to, like, the other games like donkey throwing they have or whatever? But, we like our sport getting exposure as well. Clearly, that was the sense of voters as well. So, with all the national exposure we're getting, why not that maybe?
Another 6-pack. Check his ID.
Your feedback welcome. Would you want Candlepin on the Ocho?
Yeah, absolutely. On the 10. In that match against Dave Dorman, that 21-22 season, when he beat the number 1 seed as the 8th seed, he closed out with a 137 to 127 after Dave cut it to 17 after 3 when Rob opened up with a 132-100 first. That time at 9. Correction, 8. 42 through 4.
As is, Perry will still need now at least 3, probably 4 marks to make this up from here.
1-3-7-10. I'll try to split. Here goes the 10 now. 1-3-7. He had 10 strikes, 10 spares, 11 10s, and 5 Paul Grant specials. We missed the second, the third. And that 636-49 win with Dave LaRoche. Good bid. Won't go. He had 5 strikes alone that 4th string, that 150 string to put it away. Brown and 9, 51.5. Maurice Perry, the Space Cowboy, trying to come back. He's only down 25 next. He tied it for a brief bit there in the 3rd. Now he's finding himself down 25 coming to the 4th.
Kevin in chat says, talk about the new divisions this year. Certainly, well, as long as we're bringing up a committee member here, we're going to divisions of 10 bowlers instead of 16. Well, the committee has decided that anyway. So it'll still be the classes, it's still a stratified league. I guess we call this unique situation, but it'll be divisions of 10 and classes of 10 and a true round robin, divisionless, in other words.
Michael, the 6-10 came back for the 8th, then the 5.
Division winners this year, like in the NFL, 4 division winners and 4 wild cards, unlike the NFL.
Good to see Bruno DeFeo. What a great guy he is. Classy all the way. On and off the lanes. Oh, good shot. Spare to start the 4th. Can cut it to the teens.
I know there's still room, but we really want to see a big half NMO right now to really cut that lead.
Maurice high single 161, high triple 399, high 5 607. Into bowling and basketball. On the crossover, it sweeps down the 5. Crossover's no lead for Kings this time for Greg.
Yeah, that's
Greg is heartbroken.
That's I'm fine. That's only the second time after a mark he's hit the head pin, if I'm seeing this correctly.
18-10 after 1 to start the 4th of 5. Championship Saturday, up 8 in the string.
Third
down
time.
17 in the match.
Third time I misspoke.
Third time's a charm for another spare. Oh, tough break.
Wood first.
Yep. Didn't want to do that, but almost pulled it off. Now he's up against spare 5. But he has the lead in the string. But down the 20s in the match. Curves on the 10 for a 10 in Candlepin. 28-25 of 3 in the string, down 22 in the match.
I only show the misses if they're instructive, but I think you'll find the wood knocks it out of the way instead. Yep. The subtlest miss in the game.
From Ron's Ice Cream, 20th Century Lanes, Maurice Perry, the Space Cowboy, on the 2-8.
We know this is makeable.
If you don't like Maurice Perry, there's something wrong with you. Maurice is just a great guy. On and off the lanes, just classy, just a true gentleman.
Never heard a bad word said
And
about
a big heart. Big heart. Wrong side there, only one. Youch.
Audible grimace to us anyway. Wonder if you guys heard it as well.
I remember when I misspoke earlier and said that he was a Class D treasure. It's Class C. That's my fault. Nate is a Class D, but I know when we added Nate, probably minutes after we had made that decision, Maurice had reached out and said, if you still have an opening, I would love to be part of the committee.
That's Maurice.
And then and I felt so bad that we didn't have the spot for him. The following year, we opened to an E division, and I didn't even post anything. I reached right out and said, I have a spot for you. It's yours if you want it. And
Maurice 8-30, 6-34, 2 in the string, down 23 in the match, in the championship match.
Third ball allowing him to catch up, basically.
Back to a 7, not bad. 1-2, wiggling 6 to the right. Can you take advantage?
we talked about it in the last game. It's only a break if you make it. The whole Millis 8 thing is fantastic. It's great when you get that break, but if you miss it on the second ball, you're looking at 8, 9, or 10 versus a big spare.
That's a common Jeremy Seaholm refrain as well, Class A finalist last year.
He got it! Big shot off the wall, spare! 46-42. He's down 21 in the match. Can cut it close to 11.
Interesting. Let's put the spare on the board. We have a look here. Yeah, we're definitely tightening up here. This could be maybe one mark.
He's like he did it early in the season. He started 15-13, then went on a run, 7 straight matches, double-digit point wins, 81-17.
Got another break.
During that 7-week flurry, 81-17, a sick record.
I was fortunate enough to come up through Jeremy working here and everything else, and while I don't have the skill he has, nor do I think I ever will, just being able to conduct yourself on the lane, he's been a great role model.
We need more bowlers like that.
Never
6
gets
in the
too
fill.
high, too low.
52-4 for another mark. Off the mark that time. 1-2 in the 10.
And a many-time champion with Academy Lanes, which Charlie Collins and Josh Daly are members of, and we'll see them in Class A.
2-time world champion decides to walk away. He was not cut from that team. He opted off that team.
Murray misses for a 7. 59-51, halftime lead with 15 blocks to go. He's up 8 in the string. He's down 17 in the match on Candlepin Bowling Network and the ACST Facebook page. Rob Brown on lane 20 of 22.
Yep. John Liscarbo versus Mike Capone is coming up next on Class B after this championship match.
Can the North win the first 4 Class C championships? Can Maurice Perry have the South defeat the North for the first time? Plenty of time left.
You missed the ball.
Let's pause 16.7 seconds for station ID from Greg Gouillart.
Candlepin Bowling Network and the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Please like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, both places. Again, ACST has YouTube presence as well, mostly for archival. The live streams are on Facebook over there. Great to see you.
6 box, 4 string. Brown, right side, just 4, 1, 2, 4, 7. The Rick Kimrowski special in Millis, 6-10 on the right.
Rob Brown was looking like the confused Travolta meme right there. Did he find what he was looking for?
It looked like the towel.
That sounds like you too. 1, 6, 10. Greg's like, huh?
Again, we talked about it before.
That's single?
When Rob flips that switch, he's as good as anybody else. Let's see if he can flip that on for this half.
It's 9, 60, 60 through 6. At minimum 10 per box, 60 through 6 in the 4th.
We call it one of them flow states.
Season starts early September, 26-27 campaign. Mike Prado or Sean Sears for information on Facebook. Now a clean Rick Kimrowski special, 1-3-6-10. He was one of the most clutch bowlers I've ever seen in league competition my whole life. He was money most of the time. Friday Night Mixed League.
Ooh,
missed everything.
And you can be good for a long time. Like Class B bowlers has, by my count, 3 former TV bowlers as well, and a lot of others who competed on the pro scene. And okay, they're in Class B, but still bowling quite well.
Won 2 championships here Friday Night Mixed League with Rick when Millis was not a fast house like it is now.
I'm thinking of Dan Gauthier, Phil Clough, and Bruno DeFeo as I say that.
Steve Reno's a former Class B bowler as well. A few years back. The year that we were talking about earlier where I had the 6-string match. Jordan beat Steve to get to that South Finals.
Round 7, 67 through 6.
I believe Steve was the 1 seed that year.
Rob on the head pin, crosses over 5. It's a 31% chance for the Canadian bucket shot. It's called up north. Some call it the hay bale, the Starlight 5, the Packer 5. You make the call. Missed the option pin, the 3, 5 left, 9 behind the 3. 2 years after he beat Dave Dorman, that Thriller. In Exeter, he beat number 1 seed J.J. Trigney, Leda Lane's Lighthouse at the time. Never won a conference semifinal. First time he's gotten past the first round.
Did you say Leda's Lighthouse for what context? Sorry?
Against J.J. Trigney in the ACST, who was in B.
You can make the Lighthouse an ACST house? Well, obviously, the lanes are now at Worcester American Flatbread Company.
Round 7, struggling again. 74 through 8. Had a strike 5, a spare 5 rather than second. Been a strike machine, but not as much today. He has 2 strikes, I believe, right now, Greg, right? Still? Or 3. He had 2 closeout strikes. I think he has 3. Round, that one goes. Spare, needed that one. 84 and a ball in the 9th.
It is extraordinary that there have been no strikes in this match, apart from the 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, the 2-10 fills. That's right.
Right.
There's been no standalone strike, per se.
Right.
Her manager walking by thinking she's 9 feet tall and going to block the cameras.
5 middle, 8 left. A plank to the left if he needs it. Spare 8, 92 through 9, late in his 4th for the leadoff bowler. He get another one.
Care if he gets it.
He does. Back-to-back spares. 102 in the 10th.
Feels like anytime Maurice gets some momentum going, Rob puts that to bed real quick.
His high series, 6-12 at a 6-36 in that playoff round 1 match.
Oh.
On the bonus, soft hit, 3, maybe
Don't
4.
button. Don't button it.
There goes the 5.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's 4 in the fill. It's a 106, 4th string for Rob Brown from Exeter Lane Shooter Sports for New Hampshire.
And that's why we shut that automatic reset off.
Because as is, if the pin setter cycles, and this is a harshness of the rule as well, then nothing counts as soon as it goes off.
Yep. As soon as that starts its motion, whatever's up is up.
I'd be amenable to being like duck pin and 10 pin, where if it has to contact a pin before it's void.
Yeah, that's the good news is it's a consistent rule.
It is.
Maurice up 8 in the string, halfway through the 4th. He's down 17 in the match. He's got opportunity to gain some ground. A couple of marks would certainly help his cause. He's up against a 106.
But
he gets 2 or 3 marks. He's right there, heading into the 5th.
Mike Capone with the score correction.
in the on-deck chair.
That's a cool shirt, too. Missed the head pin, 136 in the 6-box 4-string.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I mean, obviously, candlepin polo shirts have been traditionally very plain colored, and frankly, I love the look of the ACST shirts. And even there, people go crazy with the color templates at times.
And that's an Oreo cookie, Oreo Cakester shot, middle cream, the soft wafer Oreo cookie.
So I
Stuff
know
on the outside for an 8, 67 through 6.
I know for years Kate had made the shirts, and for the most part, she would make the shirts from the line that she would have. But there were times where Kevin Brown was one where they would pick their own shirt and just give it to her and say, "Can you just put my name and the ACST logo on this shirt?"
1-4-10.
Micah Imperato, we can see right there, has gone for an unusual stencil.
Yep.
Interesting wood.
Kind of Bruins colored-ish.
All sorts. We always made the, and again, I don't know what they're going to do moving forward, but we made it optional.
This
but we
is
wanted
still
you to
working,
look
by the way. Any chance? Any chance?
Oh, you gonna be kidding me? Throw the play. I'm gonna delay a game. We've seen 2 crazy ones, one for each side.
You guys had doubts?
Wow.
Slowest spare ever? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, no.
Seven's a wild 7, 7, 7, 77 through 7, plus that crazy one.
I've seen some brutal ones.
As the chef of the Three Stooges says, this place has sure gone crazy.
Boy, oh boy.
Wow, Brown had the 10-pin to get to the 5-8 triangle for an incredible spin. Now he gets that one to go somehow. Wow. Perry trying to take advantage. Trounces left for 7. Not bad. The 17 box, 84, 67 up 17 in the string. He's down just 8 in the match.
Nico, feel free to take out my beeps with like an actual truck beeping or the Amazon white noise machine. It's up to you.
He's still opposite 2 marks in the next 3 boxes, too, so.
Missed number 1 again. Where's the kickback? Give it 30 seconds.
You can't choose the curtain.
We've tried.
I'll take
trust
the
me.
box. Let's make a deal.
That was actually, they got it under control, but that was an issue we had at Harvard where the curtain was too close to the pins. So when you have a hard thrower like Charlie Collins throwing it, it would actually hit the curtain. Curtain would sweep up and take the back.
Perry in 9, 93 through 8, late in the 4th of 5. Championship Saturday from Ryan's to Millis, Mass. He's up against a 106 string.
And I opened up my big mouth at one point and was like, you can bowl in the Lighthouse now Flatbread Company lanes. They're shorter than 60 feet was what the subtext of what I was saying. But,
Right now, Maurice is down 6 in the match. I mean, it's 2 marks here.
But not necessarily all ICBA specs are strictly scrutinized by the bowlers. For example, there are houses which, miss certain details as well. It wouldn't be like ICBA certified or state association certified, but still are generally accepted as playable and competitive.
So 1, 6, 10, 8 back left. This is for a spare. He could use it. Can he get it down? It's a good shot. It goes! Masterpiece spare! A tough one. 103 in the ninth.
So, for example, Millis was not an NBA certified house this year. Not all the time is it based off of just the fact that we could have been certified. We had other reasons for getting out of it. Riverwalk, for example, I don't believe is NBA certified. But
my understanding too.
Hold on, conversation. Sarah Wright's in the house.
But those lanes are
on
still
the cross of a 9.
Push it.
Wood tapping the 10.
Maybe we focus on the bowlers bowling.
112 through 9. We got a match.
Ever since we started talking about the lanes, he's been killing it. So
yeah,
I say let's not disrupt it.
Yeah. Certify this.
Right,
Corrado Pani?
For another spare. No. Roller block.
Is that cosmic justice for the earlier fluke?
Wow.
When you're hot like that, usually that shot goes. Not the way we wanted to play it.
Average makes sense in the long run.
Perry, and that is a
stick.
Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that 10, but what a string. 122, 106. He wins by 16, and with 1 to go, it's Rob Brown, 426. Maurice the Space Cowboy, 417. It's single digits with 1 to go.
There we are, 9 pins. Pinning is 3 in Brown's favor. That's part of his 9-pin advantage. Head pin's pretty close. Spare's pretty close. He's ahead by a spare, and he's ahead by 3 pins, which is just about what you'd expect. How's the beverage, Danny?
Beverage was delicious.
Wonderful.
I keep going back to it, and it's not there anymore.
Rob won that first string in the conference finals against Skeeter Burst, number
We
1
heard.
seed, 138.89.
String 5 of 5. I'll update.
It's down the 5th string. Overtime, we tie after 5. It's never happened in the playoffs ever in the ACST history. Twice. It's happened twice in the playoffs, not in the finals, though.
5 pins in Class E, 11 pins in Class D. How close will this be?
Brown, head pin, nothing else. Couldn't get the Kamarowski special. Brown, Big 10 to start the final string of regulation. Birthday parties, corporate events, wedding venues, Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass, your local bowling center. Nothing like Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable for any age. Local sign-ups at your local bowling center.
Book all that on Ryans.com.
That's right. Brown circles right. Only 3. Is it still officially Ryan Family Amusements?
We're Ryans.
It's not Ryan Family Amusements anymore now?
We go by Ryans. It's an old logo. But yeah, we've switched our everything to Ryans, which is
interesting.
Kind of funny because I remember when I was growing up in this town, we used to call it Ryans. And I was told when I started, we are not Ryans, we are Ryan Family Amusements. And then a couple years later,
I keep saying that. I still keep saying that. Oh, it sounds nice.
It does.
Harsh
It's
out.
different.
But I remember answering the phone, thank you for calling Ryans, and I was told it's Ryan Family Amusements. And then a couple years later, we switched.
Ryan 17 through 2. I'll tell you a funny story about Radio Shack days.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Good ball.
A lot of nightmares about that still. 2 in the 7. End caps and inventory. So, American Airlines.
It's RyanFamily.com.
Our CEO at the time, John Roach, he had a relationship with the American Airlines CEO, and they did a promotion with Radio Shack. We had to answer the phone, some long conversation like, thanks for calling Radio Shack in Waltham, where you can get big discounts on American Airlines flights, something like that. And this old guy, Dan Green in Waltham, he screwed up every time. He answered the phone one time, American Airplanes. He laughed like the guy in Home Alone. 1, 2, 10, you filthy animal. Laughed just like him.
So Greg had corrected me. It's RyanFamily.com. I have everything auto-linked, so I don't even have to bother.
Like you, I didn't want to take credit for it, but
No,
I
you
did.
take credit. If I make a mistake, you can completely call me out on it.
In between American Airlines and Home Alone, it was a 9, 26 through 3. Round number 1 holds.
Just off.
2 great matches today. Will be 2 more great ones. Mike Capone takes on John Pajama Man Lascarborough next. The Terminator Charles Collins. Josh Daly won it 2 years ago. The final Class A match today.
Maurice basically down 1 hit with some good pinning.
Round 9, 35 through. Had some tough starts.
Nines are fine, just it's giving Perry racetrack.
Good to see our great friend Jim Lazinski on the stream as always. Brown, only 2, the 4 and the 8.
Perry only requires one more mark.
Brown averaging 109 in the 5th string this season. Averaged 110 during the 18-week campaign.
Gonna need an out here.
At least a 2-pin is available as a
8,
supporting character.
8 is a victory in this box.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a 7, barely 42, no mark half. And the door is open for the Space Cowboy Maurice Perry. Update from Greg.
Well, it actually happens to be actually 3 times Brown has thrown 40 half, 42 half, 42 half as well. As is, Perry could pin out 467 to this point. He would be within 1 if he got running 10, say. Classy, but you know.
We've talked about it before too. Rob is so explosive that if that second half could turn on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
Both number 2 seeds in action here. It's going to be a drop of 5.5. 1, 2, 4, 7, the 9. The sleeper and back, 2 pieces on the deck behind the scenes.
I mean, I'll admit it. I thought it was going to be a runaway for Brown by this point.
Both guys are here for a reason, and they know how to win.
This is for a spare. 1 of the 7 still there. Does not, well, need a mark to take the lead, but if he can get all 9s and 10s, he'll have the lead down to single digits closer.
Mm-hmm.
Field goal for an 8, down 2 in the string. 10 in the match? Rock the rock? 10 in the match right now? It was 8 after 2, right? After 4?
Something like it was 9 after.
9 to 4. So it's right now down 11 in the match.
The 3-ball spare statistic, the 3-ball frame statistic, they were pretty comparable on average in box.
So a strike, yes! The 5 and 10 go last! A discounted strike! 18 plus 2 in the 5th through 2, huge!
It's okay, Patton's went slower, but here's another look at it. Sperry's in, 1-2 is his pocket, it's light, but it's good.
A 9 fill to take the lead. He's never led, has he, at all yet?
No.
He tied at 1 point in that 3rd. And was down 25 after thrift, tying it early in the 3rd. Now the 9 fill could take the lead for the first time in the championship match in the final string.
Oh boy.
It's a good ball off the wall. Somehow just 5. That's nuts.
Now then, some strike tactics come into play.
Right side, 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right. The far left corner, 4 left, 8 right. Now, Danny Finn, how you playing this shot? Some say less than the more. But in this situation, you're going to go for the 3 on the right.
On a strike fill, yeah, you're going for the right.
3 pins ties the match on the strike fill. Another dandy once again.
Although in this situation, sometimes you just go with where you're more comfortable.
He's going less than the more and gets 7 to fill. Cuts the match to 1. Leads 25-17, up 8 in the string, down 1 pinky in the match.
He looked back to Ladies International bowler Cheryl Gooding for advice on how to play that strike.
Not a bad idea.
She said go for the 2.
Perry in 8. 3's a while. 3-3-3. 33 through 3 in the 5th string.
Another great match.
Up 7 in the string, down 2 fingers in the match.
Opposite a 9 and a 7, so 18 pins will tie it up.
What a battle. What a match.
Couple 9s. Easily gettable.
The Space Cowboy rocks the pocket. The 4 goes to the 7 nicely. Domino's delivers, but the 9 in the way for a strike, but would to help.
Both pieces probably help. Don't play too low to the left or something like that.
For a spare. Bang! 43 and a ball through 4 can take the lead now in the fill for the first time. Averaging 100 in the 5th string this year.
This is why we watch every frame. Five fill and he has it immediately.
Title on the line here in the 5th. On the right side, he steals 7, takes the lead in the match for the first time today. 50-35, up 15 in the string, a touchdown in the match, 6.
1-2-10 is a bit tough.
Can he knock it down?
Cuts off.
This left, 1 of the 10. We got a ball game, 5 boxes after this ball. Update from Greg after this.
I should say, what a great finals so far these 3 matches have been. If you include Nate McLaughlin's win over Mark, just they're all so close.
Maurice sneaks between the field goal uprights. 8, 58, 42 up 16
7.
in the string.
7.
7 in the match. Perry up 7 in the match. 5 to go. Brown needs at least one mark. 2 would certainly help his cause. Update from Greg.
He was asking us. It's up there. 475 to 468. Here's a look at the statistics. Lickety split. 1 extra strike for Perry. The first strike, apart from, the 10 fills of Brown in the 10th. But there you go.
Robert, 10 strikes in that first playoff match against Paul.
Pinning even, headpins even.
Dave LaRoche, 6 against Paul Campbell's.
Switch.
Headpin Ed, it's 8.
Come on, one more.
Rocking 6. The other pin is on the corner one. I'm not going to say it. 7-6. I just can't say it. It's dumb.
The meme still lives rent-free in
Even
my head.
Even it's discontinued. It's dumb. It really is. 7-6.
My kids love it.
The pins are merciless.
Got it.
Oh, wow. What a shot for a spare.
Great read.
52 and a ball through 6. A masterpiece.
Note to self, be quick on the replay button. Hurry up, replay, Rob. That was such a sweet shot on the wood there. Oh, man.
Boy, oh, boy.
Just turned them both, including one from behind into the 6.
What a time for that.
On the bonus. Sends it
come on.
left.
Two more.
He's trying to get a bunch more. He gets 7. 1, 4, 7. Spare 7. 59 through 6.
Perry's gotten those breaks, too.
A gem of a championship match here. Rob from Class C North. Maurice Perry from Class C South. Here in the finals. Can Brown get it over? No. All right, he'll need at least one mark more than likely to win, you'd think.
Now tactics. Some will go for the left side. Let's see if he goes aggressive.
He gets all 3 and got greedy. He gets an 8. I would have put it between the hole there. 67 through 7.
A lot of people, and Danny, a lot of people playing the 1-4-7 aggressively, not far from just Rob in this case. Gets burned this time. Oh, boy.
Oh, great time.
Big 9 drop, 6 pin away for a spare. Got to get this one. Single pin, 68% for Class A bowlers, 72% for Channel 5 bowlers back in the day. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network without wood.
His mark on box 6 has already challenged Perry to a degree. This would really be nice.
Could use it. Can he get it? Not even close. That's a Paul Grant shot.
He'll be thrilled to hear that.
Working those in your practice, folks.
Every pin. He's going to need it here.
9 wasn't there. 76 to 8. A mark could certainly help his cause. Maurice, if he does not mark, could possibly win it without a mark. We'll have to check with Greg after these 2 boxes. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable for any age.
It might put him in the Alex Patton dilemma of make sure you get your pins if you don't get your mark. Patton did mark in the end to take the trophy.
Spread the word for this great game of skill and challenge. Brown, head pin. Look at this. That's youch. 4, 7, 9, 10. That's just wrong.
Something's got to come off the wall here.
Well, he showed us how with the 5, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10 still there. Could use a mark on the 10th.
Horizontal wood.
He had a 123 first swing by 22. He was up 25 after 3. And right now, no guarantee.
Nice.
That's
10.
a nice 10. 86 to 9 could certainly use a big 20.
It's a quality 10, though.
Mark minimum. Remember, Maurice up 16th and a half, 7 in the match. Never led till boxes 4 and 5 here in the 5th. Sometimes not how you start, it's how you finish.
Rob's up 37 in the match with a box to throw, and then, of course, Mo still has his half.
Triangle left. 2 is the middle pin. That's the object. 4 left, 5 right. 45% for Class A without wood.
Needs this to force.
Got to get it.
Mark.
Does not.
Incredible. We're in this Alex Patton dilemma from before.
Exact same situation. 47 is what he needed, right?
47 was that juncture.
Yeah. And if he gets 10, I think
On an 8, that hurts. 94, disappointing finish.
So now 45 times.
45.
And its worst player performance in 4 matches, 520. And Maurice Perry, the Space Cowboy, situation up with Greg on the update.
Yep, 45 pins is what Perry requires right now.
So 5 9s gets it done. He's up 16 in the string, 7 in the match on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to the ACST Facebook page as well.
Brown never got a strike, despite all his head pin accuracy.
Well, to clarify, 5 9s gets us a 6 string.
Kimrowski
Right.
special, 1, 2, 4, 7.
He needs a perfect box to win. Obviously, his perfect box percentage is not 20%.
No. But you can't leave any standing either.
Mm-hmm.
Perry trying to put it away as soon as possible.
Yeah.
No.
One mark is going to be huge for him.
It's a 6-box would make it interesting. A mark would pretty much seal a deal, you'd think.
Perry's had these moments of visible frustration.
2 fantastic matches today. Maurice grabs one for 7, 65-59 right now. After Rob spares 7, Maurice leads the string by 6. He's down 3 in the match with 4 to go. If we tie, we do a 1-string roll until somebody wins.
Now he's in the Alex Patton dilemma. He needs 2 10s to tie.
Can only leave a pin standing at this point if he doesn't mark to win the.
Alex Patton over Pat McCauley. Great match.
Oh, no.
And that won't help. A brutal spread eagle. Youch. Webster, please put the dictionary. Y-O-U-C-H. Yikes and ouch combined, please.
Just even an 8-box wouldn't be too terrible right now.
I got to get out of there with something salvageable and get that mark to work.
Same spot. All right, he's got to get 3.
The vortex. Some kid needs to clear the deadwood.
And now, he'll probably need a mark to win now, Greg, looks like, unless he gets a big out here.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, quality
great.
out. It's a big 8. That's a big out after missing that second shot completely.
Now he needs
8, make it 73-67 of 6 in the string. He's done a field goal in the match with 3 to go.
cannot leave a pin standing at this point unless he marks.
3 10s to tie for overtime. A mark to win it.
Patton escaped his situation.
Anything less, Rod Brown escapes. Perry circles left, the 6-pack.
Seen that a handful of times today, too.
Mr. Hoops for Hope. Trying to get a big basket here. 06.
Any spare gives him the chance to take the trophy on the end.
3 10s, a minimum, a must, without a mark to tie for overtime. Can he get this to go? It's a good shot. No, the 5-10 still there.
There's just so many layers of pins with the 6-pack.
And Danny, how are you playing the wood here for this potential 10?
Probably go on the right side of it, see if the ball will carry through.
Without a 10, he must mark in the final 2. Crucial shot here for a 10. He got it. That's a big one.
That's why I'm back here and they're bowling.
83-76. He's down 2 in the match of 7 in the string, 2 in the match, 2 to go.
Getting the 9 was certainly crucial there. That's a nice little extra.
We have an extra session, 6-string championship match. The South has never won their first 3 years. Jeff Little, the Laser. Justin Magiro. Dimitri Dynamite Dallas last year from the North. The Space Cowboy. 9 wobbles behind the 3. 1, 3, 9, 10. 9th box, 5th string. Ryans and Millis. On Route 109, Metro West. Lane 20 at 22. Perry trying to knock it down. Put it away here. What a shot! The 10, stubborn! And the wood goes in the channel. Double in the channel. That makes it tough. He's got to get a 10 to potential tie with another 10 in the 10th or a mark to win it. Another big shot.
It's amazing. The 10's tightrope.
Can he get it down? He does!
Wow.
Incredible match!
And
93-86 down.
Such
2
a-
in the match, 1 to go. Up against an 8, a 10 goes to overtime.
and this was like DePiro versus Capone, actually, when DePiro needed all those 10s, and he fell short at this hurdle.
Don't you
Can
just-
Perry stay on?
Don't you just love Can Open Bowling, folks? Edge of your seat, nail biter thriller. Maurice, left side, the Kimrowski special broken nicely. Here goes the 3, the 1 holds up. A 2-for-1 special.
Oh, time to hit the head
A
pin
mark
now.
can clinch it with a 1 fill. A 10 ties for overtime. Incredible match, Danny Finn.
I love that all these are so good so far.
Class C, folks, Class C. For the potential win, for a spare. No, and now we must get it for overtime. And Rod Brown can't sit still. He's pacing up and down the sidelines.
He's getting set for string 6.
I'd be doing the same thing. I saw him tying his shoes. He's
3rd time ACST history if he gets a 10 for a spare for overtime, a 10 for overtime.
either winning. Rob's either going to win or going.
Can he get it? No, and Rob wins by 1 pin.
What a finals, though. Both these guys.
102.94.
Listen to this crowd.
Wins the battle, lose the war. 520 to 519. Wow, wow, wow. Listen to the crowd.
Perry is applauding too.
Yeah. Maurice is one of those guys. I know he's disappointed in himself, but he's not going to take anything away from what Rob did today. He's smiling. He's high-fiving him. He's
Take your time with the microphone there, Paul. Where is it, incidentally? Shoot. Do you remember where you put it?
I thought I put it right back here. I thought I handed it back to you. No? I mean, I wouldn't have taken it.
Hold on. That's awkward. Oh, I found it.
Oh. Do some quick post-game interviews.
Yeah.
What a finals. What an absolute
Test 1,
great
2.
finals.
Yeah.
Come on down, Maurice, come on down.
It can be anything, man. It can be that.
Bart Brown, come on down. Maurice's wife, Michelle Perry, come here, Maurice. In the end, it didn't go away, Maurice, but what a competitor you've been. You're down 25 after 3. You hung in there, took the lead briefly. You got away that last shot. But, boy, what a great match.
Oh, well, thank you. I tried my best. Rob is a tough competitor. You know, he pinned very well. And I missed many single pin spares. That's what killed me ultimately. So, over the last couple of weeks, I've been bowling well. But I do want to take a moment to say thank you to Cheryl, who's coached me all season. She comes to all my games.
Cheryl Gooding?
Yep, Cheryl Gooding. And my wife, Michelle, who allows me to bowl in 3 different leagues, and she encourages me tremendously. So,
From Church Days out in Metro West here. And talk about your Hoops of Hope program.
well, Hoops of Hope, that's a charity we run, 24-hour basketball we play. Start at 7 in the morning, and end at 7 the next morning. And so you can donate at playforapurpose.org. You can pick me on that list to donate to. I would appreciate.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out this year.
All right, thank you.
We got to get Charles Collins to Terminator Bowl. He's a basketball player.
Right.
Aaron St. Cyr also the Marks.
Okay, all right. So they know now. They heard it, and so they can take the challenge. So
Talk about Ron's Ice Cream before you go. Ron's Ice Cream, 20th Century Lanes.
absolutely fabulous place. He just opened up a new location in Westwood, and so now he has 3 locations where he serves ice cream. But the lane,
No bowling center, though, right?
no bowling center in the other ones, but absolutely, it's a great place. Great ice cream, best ice cream in Massachusetts by
It's a
far.
great owner, too.
That is absolutely, and they got a protein coming now at Ron. So
Great season. How about a 3-letter word?
wow.
You go on Class B next. Mike Capone and John Scarborough.
We'll see where Michael puts me. So I've been bowling like Class B, but not today. So
See you down the road, Maurice.
Okay.
A true gentleman. By the way, where'd you get the nickname Space Cowboy?
you,
I did.
you, absolutely.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of the summer. Thank you. Rod Brown, come on down. Where's Rod Brown?
Now we need you. Remember to cue Danny after.
Yep. Danny, come on down too afterwards. Rob, when he gets that 9 drop without the head pin, he has 2 chances for overtime or 1 for a spin to win it. I say get out of your seat. You couldn't even look. What are your thoughts in that situation?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just happy right now. So I don't know what my thought was. I couldn't believe it, honestly.
Were you 10 strikes in the first match, 6 strikes? I mean, a strike machine, a 636 in round 1. You always step in the playoffs. What makes you a monster in the playoffs?
Money.
That's a good answer.
Money. That's it. I don't know. I just,
Dad's always here supporting you too. How valuable has it been to you having watched your matches?
it's been consistent and stuff, so I appreciate it. I'm glad you come down and watch me. I didn't like it at the first wow. Is that what you were?
3-letter word.
Word wow?
Yeah.
Bombs
All right. Congratulations. Okay. Danny from the commissioner. Congratulations.
I throw a strike.
On behalf of myself and the rest of the ACST committee, congratulations on being the 2025-26 Class C ACST champion.
Hey, great job.
Greg Gouillart wraps it up on Candlepin Bowling Network and the ACST Facebook page. Please subscribe free.
Thank you very much. Yeah, please do the things. This has been the Class C Championships, Class B Championships coming up live here for those watching then, or next up on the playlist if you're watching on demand. See you then. So long.